you chose to make your way to West Berlin. So the order has been signed. Many people are sort of talking, and immediately their attention is turned to the excitement of this momentous event and what exactly this means by the building a wall. And how do you build a wall through a city, around a city? So East Berlin, is firmly within Eastern Germany.
Yeah.
So there's a 156 kilometre border around Berlin, and there's a 46 kilometre the city's 46 kilometres long.
Right.
So essentially there's going to be a 46 kilometre wall and then a 156 kilometre wall around West Berlin. So that there's lots of conversation. Of course, Anna Lieber is talking about how this is a brilliant decision, it's the best decision ever, very loudly. The two people at the bar are talking very rapidly. What do you do?
I want to find the person who cut down my conversation earlier and find out more information about the, what's it called?
The problem.
The problem.
The phrase that
the
she
phrase.
said. So she's just
Is there a
finished
problem?
giving no prawns
Le
left on
problem.
no prawns left on her prawn cocktail.
I'm going to go back to the kitchen to get
Is that the problem?
another. That could be the
It
problem.
could be.
It is
whatever,
problem.
Whatever the problem was, that was the phrase that made
Oh, okay,
Heinrich
cool.
Müller get
Because
very
it is
upset
a
and move away.
pretty bad problem.
Yeah.
So I head back. I
You
want
head
to
back?
switch to alcohol. It seems like a
Okay.
good point to start. We want to get out of this place, right?
You might want to switch to alcohol, but you might not come back with alcohol. You might not come back.
Well, I want to steal some alcohol to take it back
Excellent.
to with me because
Okay.
this is a very high class pump.
So
party,
you know, because of your connection to your uncle, you go back through the kitchen, and then on the far side of the kitchen is where they've stored all of your
personal belongings.
personal belongings.
Okay.
Your personal belongings are back at the front desk.
Oh,
I'm going to look for a drink. I mean, like, I need another drink, but there's no bar staff.
The bar
There's
staff
also-
have disappeared.
And there's also no the thingo. So what I'm going to do is I know when a party's about to end, and I just go and maybe slip a few
Right, yeah.
beverage, like just travel beverages.
Give me a luck.
roadies.
Very, very the traditional roadie. Yep, 14 is I get 17 bottles of the highest class champagne you've ever seen in
There's a
your
single
life.
bottle of actual bourbon that they didn't give you when you asked for bourbon.
And is there a small bottle of absinthe next to it?
No.
Just so I can, have
A chaser?
Bourbon?
no a chaser.
What kind of
And, like, it's not-
you inventing? Oh,
I was about to say.
Just absinthe. Oh, that could be very useful.
You know what? A small bottle of absinthe that I might, someone
Okay.
might need in the future.
What's your luck? 14.
14 and my luck
That is
here
a-
is 60.
That's
so
a
that
fifth.
is
That's a fifth, isn't it?
that is a fit, isn't it?
No,
The 60
is 12.
I don't know
12.
if luck works on.
Oh, look, yeah, absolutely. Have it absinthe.
Yeah.
So, Wilfred.
And so I know that the party ends and when everybody leaves at the same time.
People are
it gets-
all starting to leave. Yeah.
So I'm gonna get ahead of that crowd,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be, and I'll because you just
Yeah.
spoke to me. I'm gonna bump back into you. I'm like, well, are you coming? And like,
Oh, hello. Yes. Well, I think we should probably move along back home.
yeah, this party's
I might have something a bit more interesting for you than that bourbon I see you've taken.
well, and you get like this. I do the thing, and I'm just like, well, and then I just start walking
Yeah.
out with my arm around, and we're
At that moment, the drinks that you were expecting haven't come back out.
Yeah, I'm going after.
And
Yep.
you're
I
going
was
after-
already going to go
Okay,
after
cool.
her.
You're following.
Yeah, because I know time is of the essence
There-
now. I've already picked
You
that.
push through the door.
I need to get out.
There is not pandemonium, but no one's concerned about catering anymore. They're all
Yeah.
putting on jackets. They seem to all be West German students who've basically become the catering staff. They're all getting dressed and gathering their stuff. And at the end of the room, you see
Yeah,
Uta,
I'm
who's-
hiding my camera
Okay.
and everything as I go.
Cool.
And I'm slipping over to Uta.
Yeah. So you get your Swiss Army knife back, and
Okay.
your all of your comrades are not comrades. That's the wrong word, isn't it? Comrades. All of your compatriots are all
Fellow-
getting dressed and sort of looking to make their way out.
I throw on my overcoat and I grab Michelle by the hand and say, "We need to get out of here now.
I was going to say the same thing.
We has a back entrance. We can take it."
Exit. But you said something about Le Plan?
Nine. It was something they were referring to as the problem.
Le problème. Oui, I'm Spanish. Not very good.
Go this way and out here.
I can't write with one hand. What are you doing?
So yes.
Can I get my gun on the way out, or is that
That's
impossible
at the
now?
front gate.
No,
You
I'm
need
not even going to try.
You would need to try it. So you
Not
guys
gonna
are
try.
making your way down the stairs.
Do we get our stuff from the cloakroom?
There's kind of deliberate obfuscation going on. Like, oh, have you got your
Ticket.
shit that you didn't get when you came in? So it's like they're trying not to.
Rearm us.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a gambler, so can I read them and just kind of get the go in there and pretend to like spill my bourbon on the floor in front of them, and then just be like, oh, and then just reach and grab all the stuff that we.
Give me a luck roll on that one. You can push the roll.
Damn right.
Yeah. Lucky. Okay, yes.
As a gambler, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So you spill bourbon on them, they start cussing at you, and you see your coat.
And I kind of like, because we're still, I'm like this, and then I come in and we're in there, and I'm just
I
like,
don't know. I
grab
don't
my
want to make
stuff.
Johnny make another spot hidden roll because that's so bad.
Johnny,
Can you see your coat, Johnny?
Yes.
Yay!
Hey,
You don't missed all the conversation, but spots his coat.
You know what?
And rubbing
my
off on
revolver.
it.
So
his
your
revolver,
coat's
yeah.
there, and he's leaning over. You can
Yep.
just say, "Grab that one too."
And can we go outside to my motorcycle?
Your motorcycle is gone. There are other vehicles there, but any vehicle you came with, or in a car you came with, those have all been.
Even with my comically small sidecar?
Yes. There might
That's
there
disappeared.
might be
And
another
so
there might
my-
be another motorcycle, but it's not your one.
And my vehicle's not there either.
No, yours isn't. How did you get to the?
My horse.
I mean, I have a very good drive and mechanical skill. So I'm
So you've gone out the back door.
yeah.
So there are cars.
Okay.
So you'll. I see. I don't know when the phrase "hot wire" occurred. Is it still boosting a car, or is it hot wiring a car?
Maybe both,
Maybe-
but I
Maybe
could probably
both.
have a crack.
So
It's probably in Russian anyway, so it probably isn't either.
the Skodas, man. Yeah. Just
It's probably different.
wiggle it a bit, it'll start up.
Yeah.
Sorry to any Skoda
Drivers.
owners out there. All right. Okay, so you see another vehicle. You'll need a mechanical repair roll to hotwire the car.
Me.
Yeah, what have you got? Have you got
didn't
mechanical
take that.
repair?
I
What have you
do.
got? Yep.
I do. 30. I make it by 20.
Great. Yep.
Is this your car? This now.
Hi. Yes. Come in.
Hi.
Gentlemen,
Come in. What is it? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hey, so that's
so
it.
missing
you,
my
you
heat,
jump
but I missed
jump
it.
in.
Yeah.
The only driveway away from here is around the front of the building.
Okay.
You drive around the front of the building and you see a forlorn-looking Englishman and his English-American compatriot standing there trying to start a motorbike, and they're jumping up and down.
Please
on the
tell
pedal,
me
trying
these
to
are not
start
friends of
this-
yours.
Open the door.
American?
Open the door.
And I'm like this.
Open the
No.
door.
And I'm like,
Would you
holding
like
up my
a-
passport as a British passport.
Would you like a lift?
I slow down to a walking pace.
Quickly,
and
up in!
I go like this. I throw the scarf that was on the motorbike and over my shoulder, and then I jump
drive off.
on.
This has got to be a test. Come on,
Yeah,
come on.
absolutely.
This has got to be
But
around.
as you open the doors and slow down, you hear calls from the open front doors of "Halt" and "Stoi," which is the Russian for halt.
Oh, so good. The details.
You know, and you start to see
It adds.
from the driver's and the passenger window, people armed with machine guns pouring out from the residence. Can you give me a dex check?
Imagine if this fails.
Oh my gosh, all he can push it.
I failed.
Oh, can I reach out?
Say the number. Say
Yeah,
the
yeah,
number.
you
93.
93.
I have a dex of 80.
Push it.
So I will push
push
it.
it.
Push it.
guys
I'm gonna
gotta
push
push
Normally you
mine,
can't push a
even though
dex
my
roll.
dex
Yeah.
is
Oh,
only
you can't?
50.
Oh, you can't push a dex. So I failed it.
You trip. Yep.
All right,
I failed, but I didn't fail that
Can
bad.
I reach out
You can
and
reach
try and help them? Or at least help the
Yeah,
English
you trip
one?
over because the
Can I just
the
say-
scarf that you had caught trips
No, no.
you up.
Can I just
and
say-
you take 2 hit points of damage.
And this is at the moment.
face planting the floor.
So can I also say that this is a point where I'm like, you'll never catch Marty Cole. And it's like it was my moment where when
Can you
I
please
like,
give me a luck roll?
of course.
please, Nathan.
Because I just yell my name out across
and
the
your
city.
strength?
Strength or dex?
I think strength to pull them
92.
in. You see the
hoping
scarf
it
that
was
you were
dex.
holding on to wrap around the bumper bar of the
I'm like,
car.
oh no.
And then it unravels as the car sort of slowly. It's slowed down. You didn't do this at high speed. Yeah.
Strength
Your
check.
choice. Strength or dex?
Dex.
Okay.
Hey.
No.
Can I go this? Can it be comical where it's like it's unweaving, and then it's going to get to the tie point, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
no.
So what are you going to do, driver?
go faster.
You have to stop.
Get thrown in jail in East Berlin.
We're just going to take some bullets and stop the car.
Yeah, I'll stop the car.
Stop the car. Okay. The car grinds to a stop.
Get in!
And
I
there's
get in.
running footsteps. Okay. Just
I didn't
No,
fall
there's no
over,
roll
so
to get in the car.
No,
It's
no,
just-
I was going to go on move rate because
Yeah.
I.
It's a chase
Yeah,
mechanic.
So you're.
So how fast does a bullet move?
Yeah. Well, no, they're running footsteps. They're not wanting to. You didn't. There's no shots being fired, but there's
They want to
absolute
apprehend us.
armed force. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a bargaining chip. Yeah.
I assume I'm only a
get
couple of
into the car, you
paces
kind
from the car.
Pull. You're like crawling. You just sort of.
I have a
Just
rash
run,
around
get
my
in.
neck now.
Yeah. You
very-
got a rash. Yeah. You've got a
very
scar.
Oh,
Right,
much,
you're in
much
the car.
obliged.
You hear footsteps, and they're getting closer and closer to the car.
I'm revving
Give me
the
a
car.
drive roll. Give me a drive roll as they get in. The doors are still open.
Yeah, I jump in. We're all in.
I pull the door shut.
Oh, Buffon!
89? No.
You
Stall the car.
You just hop it
Not
forward.
still, but you haven't sort of popped the clutch yet.
Shall I
Because
get
it's a
out
truck,
and push?
not a car.
There's a hand on the door that hasn't quite shut where you are, Nathan.
Oh,
That's trying to pull the door.
Oh,
There's
I'm
a
gonna
guy
kick
gonna
it.
come and grab you.
and I go like this, and I get my foot and just push it straight through the door, straight
Okay,
at the
give
guy's
me
face.
an attack roll, please.
That would be an unarmed.
roll. Yeah.
Down the bottom.
Fighting brawl.
Oh, except you haven't filled it in.
No, I have filled it. What are you
25.
talking about?
Fighting.
It's 25. That's what fighting is. No, but I had the advantage of the door, and he had lack of perception because you didn't see it coming.
Are you going to push it?
Yes.
Can you push it?
No, you can't push a fight.
No.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
you
Yeah,
can't-
no, that
but-
makes sense.
But he didn't see
He's
it
going
coming.
to try. He's going
Wasn't
to
expecting
try
it.
and dodge. So. Oh, and he rolls 100.
There's no need to-
Look at that. Look at
Square
that.
in the nose.
Look at that.
Boom.
Bam. Yeah. So your kick was going to miss.
And then he
And
moved
he
directly
moved
into.
into
He dodged into
So
the kick.
basically, your kick was about to miss his arm on the foot, and he puts his head in to try and tell you to get out of the way. And you're like,
Oh, that's
he lets go
brilliant.
and falls away. Give me one more drive roll.
It's only 20%. Do I really need a drive roll? Let's just take
No,
off.
okay, the drive happens. You drive off. Now I need a successful navigate roll because
Oh, this
you're all
is
a bit panicked about how to make your way.
Hang
across
on,
East
hang on,
Berlin.
hang on.
I don't have any
Does
navigate.
anyone have navigate?
It's
You know what?
10% is your basic.
I'm going to be like this. We're all going to be sitting
Yeah,
around
this
the
is
map.
other thing.
18
On
on a 10.
or you're driving. You pull away.
I'm going in the roughly right
Yeah,
direction.
you're heading.
I gotta.
83.
Hey, Murray.
So you're pretty sure you know the way around East Berlin, but
Okay.
not when you're panicked and not when it's late at night.
I still
not
got a
when
map in the
not when
car.
it's time
I'll try and look in
critical.
the glove box.
Give me
Oh,
a
yeah.
luck roll.
Library use.
Can we
Yeah,
do-
I succeed.
Can we
yes,
do
indeed.
a...
There's a map of
Okay.
Berlin.
Where are we? What street is this?
Why is everybody shouting?
The funniest thing that you want to see, the funniest thing. Here's a map of West Berlin.
Oh, dear.
From the time. How cool is that?
Oh dear.
So that's East Berlin. You're here.
Yeah.
That's
And
West
that's
Berlin.
West
Just a
Berlin.
big white space.
They don't-
There's no such thing as West Berlin in Eastern German road maps.
Wow.
So you're making your way down one of these main roads here to try and get across at checkpoint Charlie, which is of course on
That's amazing.
Okay.
the destination, which is the corner of Friedrichstrasse and Zimmerstrasse, which is the point where all Allied foreign residents need to go to get back across to Berlin. So you are currently driving successfully, making a couple of wrong turns to try and evade traffic, but you're certainly not taking, and you know that you're not taking.
Are we
the
hearing
direct route.
sirens and everything? Like
Not
this?
yet.
Okay.
So there is a street map. Can you give
Excellent.
me a library use roll,
Okay.
please?
Yep.
Library use.
Yeah, boy.
No.
You can't make head or tail of this.
Yes.
road map.
I
Hand
cannot
it to
see.
me.
big unfolding.
Yep.
You know.
Can I have a look?
Yes.
I succeed.
Backseat driver, here you go.
Do you have it upside down?
Yeah. You were reading it west to east.
It's
not east to west.
written in Russian.
I say Scheisse.
All right. So can you give me a navigate roll with a bonus die? Who's got the best navigate?
We all have 10%.
So have a bonus die.
Is that just an extra
That's
10?
an extra 10.
Are we? Is it Johnny?
I've got a roll of 0.
You've
I
just...
won.
Oh!
That'll do.
Ticket.
Now,
Ticket.
now that the map's there, you're like, oh, yes. Oh, I made this mistake. So
You press the top corner of it, it goes, turn left. And next
So you
In
are
400
making
meters, turn
you are
left.
making your way across East Berlin successfully. Indeed, sirens start up behind you, and as you approach, you can see
Clotheslines?
there
baker?
Are, there are lines of troops. So those lines of the troops. That was the morning after. So those are people who used to line the entire 46-kilometer boundary between East and West Berlin
Really?
with submachine guns, like next to each other,
That's shoulder to shoulder. There's
shoulder to shoulder,
lot of
to
people.
stop people while they built the wall. So you start to see all of these people. They're not like lining up there yet, so it's not midnight. So it's,
Yeah, technically the border's still open.
yeah. Can you give me a D12?
But I knew he was
D12.
lying.
Using the D12 as a clock.
11?
It's 11 o'clock. You got like an hour. So
I love it if you roll. It's like 1 p.m. in the afternoon.
yeah.
Got
Well, no,
back in
you,
time.
you left at 10, so this has taken you an hour to get here. So you're driving. You notice more traffic that gets thicker, and there's these pedestrians who are all carrying machine guns, and the sirens are behind you. And at that point, can you give me a luck roll, please?
I drive casually.
Yeah, cool. Give me a luck roll.
9 and 3.
91. I fail the luck roll.
The car splutters to a stop
No.
because it
Why
was
did you
out
not?
of petrol.
Oh no.
You are
And I'm like, you did
about 200 or 300 meters
his
away
Scheisse.
from checkpoint Charlie.
We shall
So
run.
We are walking.
Okay.
Everybody out of the
that
car.
is what you're running towards down a Friedrichstrasse.
Run! There's tanks.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
So
I'm
can
so
you-
glad we don't have a.
Can you give me dex checks, please?
That's an American tank.
It is, because it's in the American zone.
82. I make it.
Wow, what's
What's your dex?
85.
Wow. Yeah, you are
goodness.
streaking ahead.
I made it.
I made it.
I
Just
made it.
on 60.
Yeah, no,
So
I made it
you
easily.
hear the sirens, and then you hear screeching brakes, and they, you then hear people getting out and running after you, but you have got too much of a head.
They all ran out of petrol too.
They all run out of petrol 500 meters from the border. And
called
so
detention
you hear the
tank.
footsteps, and there's less calling out because obviously the western zone. But you can see that there are people gathered in the western part of the city who know what's been announced in the east that night.
Right.
And you run across Checkpoint Charlie, and all of the people on the eastern side of Berlin stop at a line, and they start to make these lines as the hour of midnight approaches.
As we run across, I'm going to pull out my other
gosh.
passport that says, and flip it around as the America.
I
So you've
thumb my
made your-
chin at the
Right.
the soldiers.
You have made it back to Western Berlin, and that is the end of Chapter 1. Congratulations, everybody. What we're going to do now, between now and the next chapter, is
Shrimp cocktails?
we're going to have shrimp cocktails, but we're also going to undertake a development phase for our characters. So
Yay!
our characters are going to level.
Dun.
So I can never, ever be told that I don't ever allow my characters in Call of Cthulhu to
Oh, it's only been 10 years.
level up. No, it's only 9.
9. I'm sorry.